Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 263 of Sonic Boom TV. I'm Kevin, your host. I hardly ever say my name. I don't know why. I just forget. But anyway, this episode is of a couple new records that I got in. No new CDs or anything like that. Just some records. And we're going to go through them as quickly as possible. Not that many. It's only about 8. And then I'm broke, so we won't have to have another one of these videos for a little while. So first up, I got I believe the debut album from a horror punk, whoever, Horror Pops. That's what I meant to say. Hell Yeah is the album. I think it's their debut album. I'm not sure. I think they got 3 albums. This is either the first or the second, and the other one that I got was either the first or the second one. This is the one that has the song Mistake, Misstake. This one's a little bit better than the other one that I showed. I got this from Amazon. I think it was $14.99 or $13.99. Not bad for that. Cool looking girl. And maybe you like those guys too if you're into that. But that's her again on the front with black hair, and she's got a little bit of blonde on that. The inner sleeve is pretty cool. This side is just some lyrics with some black and white stripes, but then we've got the Horror Pops, or RR. Oh no, it's horror, HORROR, and the little candy makes the O's. So that's pretty cool. Horror Pops inner sleeve. It's just black vinyl with the same thing on both sides, those little stripes. Really good album. It's psychobilly, psycho horror pop kind of thing. Not horror punk, I guess, kind of stuff. It's really good. Stand up bass sound. If you've heard it before, you know what I'm talking about. Really pretty good album, and both of the first 2 were pretty cheap on Amazon, so look that up. I haven't heard the third one at all. Hoping to check that out in the near future. I don't know if that one was on sale or not, or discounted anyway. Next up, I got this from VC Vinyl. Well, no, let's skip that one. Let's go back. Got this one from the little place that I'm not supposed to talk about, the distributor. Sworn to secrecy on who this is. But this one was $14.99, and it's NXS, Welcome to Wherever You Are. This is a pretty good album. It's not their best album, but it's during their kind of heyday in the 90s, when they started getting really big, late 80s, early 90s. This one came out, I don't know, originally. I got the CD right here because I want to show the difference. The CD says 92, so, but it's got a couple of hits on it. NXS is one of my favorite alternative rock bands of that era, and just lyrics on that. I think it's black vinyl. Yeah, just black vinyl. I played it a couple times. Sounds great. The CD has a different cover. I wanted to show that. So this is a Digipack CD, but there were different covers for the album, and I don't know if they always were like that was the CD, this was the cassette. I mean, this was the vinyl, and I'll show you on the inside of this. There is another picture with the kids, doing the pyramid or whatever. So I don't know if that was just 3 different versions that you could have randomly got, or if there were one for each format. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that worked out. But the CD, had a little booklet with extra photos and stuff. That's the vinyl kind of skimped out on the extra photos and stuff, but it's all mostly lyrics. There's this is in the vinyl. but you know, we don't need to care about all that. But these extra photos would have been nice to have included with the in a bigger format, you know. But it has oh well, that photo's in there, so that's good too, I guess. But there was a couple others that may not, unless they're in here some kind of way, which I haven't really looked at it close enough to find out. Otherwise, they just got left out. But it had Heaven Sent, Taste It, Not Enough Time, Baby Don't Cry, Beautiful Girl, and those were the songs that I think of as hits. I don't know if they were all on the radio. I know a couple of. I know Heaven Sent was on the radio. Taste It was on the radio. Not Enough Time was on the radio. I'm not sure about Beautiful Girl and Baby Don't Cry. I feel like they were. But I do know that Beautiful Girl, there was a single for it. And this makes me sad every time I hear the song, because I bought that cassette single and gave it to my first girlfriend for in her Easter basket. I gave her candy and stuff, and then they had a couple cassettes, and that was one of them. And every time I see that album, it brings it up. So anyway, let's not get into that. Oh, by the way, does this kid look like me a little bit? I think I'm him like 40 years later. Maybe. When I was a kid, I was skinny. I was skinny when I was a kid. I don't know what happened. Next up, so I did some, got some stuff from VC Vinyl. I don't know what the price was on some of these. They're all about $10, but I think this one I might have paid 12, 12, or 13. One of those for this one. It is Samantha Fish and Jessie Dayton, Death Wish Blues. She is gorgeous. I don't care what anybody says. This woman, whew, love her. I don't have enough of her stuff. I only got 2 albums. One of them the CD ones, and this one. So I need to get more vinyl. But this is an indie record store exclusive Samantha Fish and Jessie Dayton, Death Wish Blues, clear with black, orange, and orange swirl, limited edition. Now, I don't know who he is. He looks like he could be the devil. Excuse me, I'm yawning, and it's not even 10 o'clock yet. Almost 10 o'clock. But it's kind of bland on the backside here. I do like the cover, though. I listened to it once so far. It's pretty good. They basically kind of take turns singing. Get the lyrics and stuff. Kind of nice little thing on both sides. They take turns singing, and then on the last song they kind of duet. But I only listened to it once, so I'm not sure if all the songs are basically taking turns singing, because I think the one's playing guitar or something and the other's singing, and then they switch. And I really didn't count how many of each one took the lead as far as vocals go. But the last song definitely they did duet. But it was good. I mean, it's blues kind of stuff. I'm not a huge blues fan, but I'm in love with her. That's all there is to it. But the last song is "You Know My Heart," and that one was definitely a duet kind of thing. So, but it was good. I mean, I listened to it just once so far, but really good. Now the next one was one that I had ordered a while ago, and when I got it, it was the most warped record I've ever bought in my life. I only paid like $5 or $6 for it, but it was so warped. Like imagine sitting flat and one end being like that. So when it went around, it played. Amazingly, it played. But every time it would spin around, that part that was sticking up, it would hit the arm of the record player, so you could hear it go dunk 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 every time. And it's actually under this stack of records under here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's underneath there. I'm trying to flatten it out. But anyway, I got a new one. That's gonna fall probably. I got a new one. It's Inhaler Cuts and Bruises limited edition white vinyl. I think there's only like 500 of the white vinyl, and so I got this one. This is Bono's son. He looks like a young Bono. he sounds like Bono, and this sounds like it could be a U2 album, a modern U2 album, not a classic U2, but the new stuff they do. This was taken straight from that kind of stuff. So I got it now, and I believe there was only 500 of these on white vinyl, so I got 2 of them, and this one's also got a little warp to it. You can kind of see it right there. It's got a little bit of a warp to it, but it's way better, and it plays. So I don't know if the other one's going to ever flatten out. I had it under heavy books for months, and that didn't seem to work. And this is weird. This paper is really weird feeling. It's not soft, and it's not hard. It's like not cardstock, but it's not smooth, and it's not polylined or anything. But not different enough to be anything special. I think they probably do have a following, but like I said, if you don't need this if you listen to U2, because it sounds like new modern style U2 stuff, kind of that light alternative rock kind of stuff. Who knows? This next one. Oh, and when I got this one, I told the guy, I said, because I saw that he had it, and I said, how much were those? And he said they were like 20. And I was like, oh man. I said, the last one I got was super warped, and I don't know if I want to spend 20 to replace it. And he's like, oh, well, just buy something else, and then I'll just give it to you. And well, I watched the whole show. There was nothing that I wanted to buy that day for some reason. So we get to the end of the show, and I said, look, dude, I want to get that thing, so can you give it to me like for 15 or something? And he's like, yeah. So he says, nobody bid. He says it about 5 or 6 times. Nobody bid. This is for Kevin. Just let him get it. Well, I bid $10. Well, I thought I was bidding 15. He put it on for 10. So I bid 10, and then somebody immediately bids against me. And I'm like, what the hell? So then I got to bid again, and it ended up being 13. So somehow it went from 10 to 11 to then 13. So I don't know. Maybe 2 people bid. I don't know, but I was like, why would you do that? He said, that it was for me. But anyway, still got it cheaper than the 20, and I got it cheaper than the 15, so I still won on that one. This one cost me 11 because we bid at the same time. This is a record. It's okay. I'm confused by the whole thing. I'm gonna show it to you. Okay. It's Maggie Lindemann, who somehow I have everything she's put out, I think, but not that I even know who this was before. It's just that they had it on VC vinyl for super cheap. The first 3 things I got, and then this one I got paid 11 for. But he said it was autographed. Well, it's not autographed on the cover. And this is Live in Los Angeles, Paranoia. She's got an EP called Paranoia, but Paranoia has like 8 songs or 9 songs. This has 9 songs on it. So I think the other one, it's got 1 bonus track. So it's basically an album. And the last one says Demi cover, so I don't know if that's a Demi Lovato song, La La Land. I don't know. But this is like, it's like alternative, but it's pop. It's kind of pop, kind of alternative. The only thing I can describe that it's similar to would be like Evanescence, because she does do that guttural scream kind of vocal, emo stuff. But it's also kind of pop sounding. So I don't know, but he said it was autographed. It's not autographed as far as I can tell, but we'll look at it. Got a nice little inner sleeve. We got the pink vinyl. It's got a little not swirl. Well, it's kind of a swirly kind of stuff going on in there. I don't know if you can see it. Probably won't be able to. I listened to it once, and I was listening to it while I was working, so I wasn't paying super close attention to it. But get that it says Live in Los Angeles in the whatever that says, Paranoia. Now I was listening to it, and I was on about the 4th song, And something made me turn around and look, because I have it sitting next to me on my desk, my record player, and I got a little stand. And I looked at it and it said, and I just noticed it said live in Los Angeles. I don't think this is live. It didn't sound live at all to me. And so I don't remember hearing any kind of crowd noise, any kind of talking to the crowd, anything like that. And so I don't know if it's a live album or not, but it says it was. It says, 4/29, 2021, 6 p.m. But I don't know. So I'll have to listen to it again, soon to verify whether I think it's really a live album. But there was supposed to be an insert, and they said that it was autographed when I bought this, so I should have really complained. But there's supposed to be an insert of this cover with a signature on it. Well, when you scan the barcode, it brings you to this only pressing that I know of. It's on there, and it says that they were sold on her website, and they immediately sold out. Now, how VC Vinyl got a bunch of them, I don't know, but maybe the VC Vinyl got the ones like they must have had excess or something, and so they just got rid of them. But I did ask when I got it. I said, did anybody get this album and get an autograph? And some people said yes, some people said no. So who knows? But it comes with a little booklet, and I'm not too mad about it. I just was wanting it because it was an autograph. Why not? We've got this. She does these nice little booklets for the stuff that I have her. I don't know who this bald-headed girl is right here. I don't know if they're together or she's in a band or what. I don't know, but she was in the last booklet too. But this has lyrics and photos and drawings and whatnot. She's a beautiful girl. But yeah, it's not something that I would listen to a lot. But I've got the live album, the regular album, and 2 EPs, I guess, or something for less than the price of one record, so normally, so it worked out. But it's kind of, I wish I would have had the autograph, just for having autographs. Not that I keep track of my autographs. These last two I got for $10 each. They were both things that I decided to take a chance on. Don't know anything about them except that there's some sort of metal. One I think is more of like a new metal, and one is like an industrial kind of metal. But we're not too sure. I don't even know if I've opened them yet. No, I have not. So we're going to open them together. And they're both Swedish. I'm going to show them to you at the same time. We've got Brabardarbadur. I don't know how you say it. Raubtier? I don't know. I'm not Swedish at all. So it's Raubtier, and then Barsarkagang. I don't know. This is not going to be in English, guys. I know it's not. And then this one, this is the industrial sounding one, I think. And then this one is called Corroded Exit to Transfer. I think it's new metal, kind of stuff. They're both on Despot Z Records. Don't know who that is. Never heard of them. I just saw these and they were different, and they said, "Oh, these are metal," and I was like, you know what? Let me try them, because they've had a lot of recent heavy metal albums on there that by bands I don't know, but they've had a lot of like black metal stuff, and I don't want any of that really. I'm not sure I want industrial metal either, because I've heard, things both ways that are sometimes it's terrible, sometimes it's good, but who knows. So let's open the one I don't know how to say. If anybody is a Swedish expert, you can tell me what that is, but I'll never know, because I'll have to read it off of YouTube comments, I guess. But so we've got that again. I bought it, but when I first saw it, I saw the tank, and I was like, oh yeah, that's going to be something I want to listen to. Just, I don't know what it is, but nobody was buying it, and then I bought it. And I saw a couple people buy it after, but I haven't seen it in a while, so maybe they just had a few. I don't know. See if all that's in Swedish. I don't know what that could be. Jägermeister is one of their sponsors. And the lyrics are definitely not in English, so this may just be completely another language, which is kind of cool to hear. I used to when I was a kid, I used to always want to have albums or whatever from other countries because I wanted to hear how they sounded, and I never really got any back in those days. And so now I have a few in other languages, not many, but a lot of times they end up just singing in English. So it don't get you where you want to go when you're trying to hear something different. but I've got a few. I think I got something like one or two from like Norway or something like that. A couple of those countries, and I'm not a big fan of most of the stuff as far as what it is, and it's not because I can't understand it. Just the music isn't my go-to kind of stuff. But I'll still enjoy listening to it on occasion. So. And this one, Corroded, Exit the Transfer. Get the back cover. This one has just a black inner sleeve, black vinyl, kind of a good label. Same thing on both sides. So again, those will be interesting. Those are both $10. Bought them at the same time. I have nothing. I won something yesterday for free, but it's a flexi disc at that. I have nothing else ordered, and I won't have anything ordered. I'm got some money problems right now, and I got to do my income tax. And Record Store Day is coming up. They just released the thing. I did not realize Record Store Day was coming up this quick. So I kind of might get burned on that because they do have a couple things I really want. But we might not be able to get them. So anyway, the other two things I got today, I got them today, but I bought them with something else that I'm going to have another video for that, which will be after this. But I got these two from Dead Broke Records. I ended up paying total. What did I end up paying for these? 10? I think they were 10 for both of them, and they were supposed to be 15, I think, and he just gave me a discount. But I brought up a band that I found a kind of weird record by called Fish Boy. Well, this is a split. I didn't realize it was a split when I bought it, but I still would have bought it. It's Fish Boy and Baby Calendar. And Fish Boy has a song called Louis the Bear, and they have a song called Dusty Combat Boots. This was on HHBTM Records. Never heard of them. Out of Athens, Georgia. It's on red vinyl, white label. Fish Boy was just kind of a fun band, and I asked him if he had anything by them, and he showed me these. And then one day I just said, you know what, let me get those. Extras, a couple extra songs. This one, it's kind of neat. There's two versions of this. One's got brown vinyl, one's got black vinyl. Nicely, I got the black vinyl. A nice little label. It's a Fish Boy, and it's I'm a volcano, baby food jar. Dip my head in water, and I am still a volcano. So probably kind of funny stuff. The booklet is a comic book. So that's part of the reason I wanted this one too, because I'm a comic book guy. Very simple little comic, but I don't know if it's lyrics or whatever. I didn't read it or listen to this yet because I just got it today, and I had to make a video with some friends for Off the Charts doing our Kansas Connection thing, and I just kind of been laying around attempting to do something, but I never do. I'm always tired on the weekends. I don't sleep well during the week. For some reason, I don't go to bed early. I stay up way too late, and then I gotta work, and it catches up to me usually on Friday night and Saturday. And sometimes even on Sunday, but I end up sleeping or laying in a bed all day, and and I got to get moving with my life. So anyway, that's it for this video. Got a few cool things here, a few new interesting things, and a few okay, thanks, So, but I will be back with another episode right after this. I'm glad this was under 30 minutes. Talk to you guys later. Bye.